those of you who just got here, my name is Shondell Bernie Speaks. I am a community advocate. I've been advocating for my community for my entire life. This is not new to me, okay? I am also the senior advisor for Mayor Jorge Elorza. I have been doing community work since 12 years old. The first time that I experienced a murder, I was 14 years old. This child who died, who was my friend, was in middle school. This was a long time ago, and his name was Willie Brown. After Willie died, the next murder that I experienced was a cousin's friend, Rolando. After Rolando died, another cousin died. His name was Brett Snowden. After Brett died, another cousin died. Her name was Diana Snowden. Okay? Unfortunately, this is not new to me, so it outrages me. I am not here to show face to nobody. I'm here to let you know that if one person in your family and in your circle dies, one child, this should outrage you. This should outrage you. This is not okay. It will never be normal to me. It will never be normal to me. And then guess what? In 2003, after my daughter was not even 9 months old, my only brother was murdered. My mother's only son was murdered. Okay? These streets need help. These young people need help. They need services. They need resources. And we're not providing proper resources for young people to have adequate living wage, paying jobs, to be able to take care of them, to keep them off of these streets. What are we doing to protect them when we eliminate their programs? What are we doing to protect them when we shut down boys and girls clubs? Have y'all seen Davy Lopes? I wouldn't want my kid going there. Okay? Do you see the condition of our schools? Do you see the conditions of our buildings? If you know me, you know I am everything Providence. But guess what? I did not feel safe enough to have my children attend Providence public schools. I sacrificed, and my kids went to private school. I sacrificed, and my son was shipped to Long Island because I was afraid for his life. I was afraid that I would be like the rest of these mothers, burying their sons. And I advocated for so many of you that you did not lose your sons, and that you did not lose your daughters, and that you did not experience what these other mothers experienced, and yet it still knocked on my door. My only son was murdered in 2017. I am here because this is unacceptable and it has to stop. When are we gonna get outraged? When are we gonna be tired? When is enough gonna be enough? I could never understand my sister's pain. I could never. I hurt for her. I prayed for her. I never envied her pain. And now, the past 4 years of my life have been flipped upside down. Since I buried my son, the child that I carried in my womb, the one that I prayed to God for. I prayed for that baby and somebody robbed us. How dare they? And the person who did it is not even captured. Why? Because these young people know who are carrying these guns. These young people know who are shooting each other, and they're scared. They're afraid. They won't do anything about it. Why? Because we won't protect them. How could you expect them to testify when we don't protect them? How could we expect them to help when y'all got a no snitching rule that they gotta go by? And once they open up their mouth, they're the next target. What can we do? What can we do? As a community, we have to do better. We have to do better. I know so many people said, Shondell, don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the people. The people that show up, show up. Guess what? It's the same faces all the time. If y'all ain't tired of seeing rest in peace, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how it's, oh, so-and-so, you heard so-and-so's kid died. You heard so-and-so died. And then y'all got the nerve to speak negative on their name. That's somebody's child, regardless of your thoughts, regardless of your feelings, that's somebody's son or daughter. We gotta wake up, people. We gotta wake up. We gotta do better. I don't know how you want to get involved, but we're gonna have a voter registration table if they're not here yet. If you want to get involved, you need to get in contact with your community liaison for your crime watch and your neighborhood association. There are so many ways to get involved. State Representative Marcia shared other ways of calling the House. There are politicians here. Realize who you're surrounded by. Realize who you're surrounded by, because there's way too many politicians here for me than community people. I ain't gonna lie. Where's the community? And believe me, the politicians who are here, this is what they do. That's why they're here. But they can't be more outraged than us. How could they be more outraged than a mother or a father who buried their child? How can they? Nobody could be more outraged about Devin's death than me. Nobody. It wouldn't even make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense. I'm asking y'all, and I'm pleading with y'all to talk to your children. Who are your kids hanging with? Talk to your children about choices. Get them out of this city. Allow them to travel, expand their knowledge, expand their culture. Give them an experience that they can't look outside of their window, live in the projects, and think that that's it. We can't continue to do this. There are so many places that you could bring your child to show them that there's a better way. RISE has a mentorship program. I know there are so many other mentorship programs for your kids. Get them involved, and get them involved early. Talk to your kids young about making right choices. You cannot talk to your child at 12 about making a right choice. Your child's mind is made up. Your child's mind is already influenced. Your child has already been exposed to so much negativity by 12 because there was no interception and there was no seed at birth. And let me tell you, I tried my damnedest to make sure that I was not the mother who buried their child. And it didn't miss our house. So you gotta do the best thing that you can do, and nobody can blame you as a parent. But you gotta do your part as a parent. You gotta do your part as a family member. You gotta do your part as a grandmother, grandfather, auntie, uncle. My daughter's life has changed forever. Forever. And sometimes I don't even know how to help her. But I'm telling you, we gotta do better. Thank you.